Hi there. Are you tired? Are you tired of the same circumstances, the same old emotions, the same thoughts, the same experiences, feelings? Are you just tired of this? If you are, I get it. So I'm going to share with you 3 things that I want you to know. So number 1 is you're not alone. This is a lot. Life is challenging. Being on Earth is no easy walk in the park. And we, your human family, are here with you. Can you connect to that idea, that sense for a moment, to the fact that there are countless people in this moment right now that are with you in an energy form, although their bodies may be dispersed all around the world, who know this pain, who know this feeling of being tired. So our pain feels very personal, but it's really just the stories that we kind of put on top of the pain that is personal, quote unquote personal, because we've made those stories up, really. So instead of letting our pain kind of deepen the sense of isolation and not enoughness and loneliness, we can actually flip it on its head. We can let pain actually be a unifier, something that helps us to remain connected to the truth of human suffering, and also recognize that there's nothing wrong with us, that we're just having a human experience, just living life, and it is hard. When we recognize our humanity and the fact that this pain that I'm feeling, this sense of kind of being done with my experiences, is a universal one. It can help to soften the blow, soften those edges. And number 2 is that you don't have to fix anything. So when we are feeling dissatisfied or overwhelmed, there is this tendency to think that we have to solve a problem or solve all the problems at once. And it's not actually true, because you're already on the path. Like wherever you want to go, you're already on the path. You're doing life. The status quo, the circumstances that maybe you don't love, are part of the path. So what we need to do, instead of kind of resisting what is to surrender to what is, to allow what is. So that means allowing our own feelings, our own emotions, our own body sensations around what is. So letting ourselves feel. So can you do that? Can you allow yourself to feel what you feel right now? Can you allow the thoughts? Can you allow the sensations, and just let them be? And maybe can you extend that sense of acceptance to the situations and circumstances that you're tired of? The sense of, okay, I'm here and you're here. Okay. So just being with, cohabiting, co-living in this space, those situations, those circumstances, and you, those emotions, those thoughts, and you. The thing is, things will shift and change, not through resentment and hate and blame. They will shift naturally, because all things are impermanent. The seasons, your job, a relationship, a meal, an ailment, our body, it's all impermanent. You don't have to force things to change. Change is happening every second. So save your energy and drop the need to fix. Okay, things will shift for the better. The more you let go of resentment, of resistance, because that letting go is protecting your divine creative energy. And number 3 is you deserve compassion. Okay, so there may have been mistakes, bad decisions, regrettable actions. But the truth is that the momentum of your life began way before you even got here. And look, you've been riding the waves as best as you can. So this isn't a time for blame, for self-judgment. It's not a time for force or trying to make things or yourself be different. It's a time to let yourself be held in compassion. So we can do that energetically through silence, through simply feeling. So you might even want to put a hand on your heart or, rub your arm, whatever, just some form of touch, physical acknowledgement of your own love towards your own self. Allow yourself to feel what comes through, what's bubbling away, with a sense of softness. And you might also want to say some kind words like, may I be held in compassion. May my pain and my sorrow be eased. May I have the strength to stay engaged and stay open to life. And just seeing what that feels like in your body to receive, to be the giver and the receiver of that loving awareness. So this is an energetic way to offer compassion to ourselves, and we can also take action as well. So sometimes it can be helpful to just inquire, like, what do I need? What do I need to do for myself? Not forever, not like fixing your whole life, but what do I need in this moment today? So what would be nourishing to my soul? How can I connect with something higher? So it might be an action like going for a walk in a park, forest, by the sea. It might be reading a spiritual text, connecting with someone. Or maybe making time for that project that is so meaningful to you, that lights a fire within you. So I've just found a quote from David R. Hawkins, and I think it's quite apt here when we're talking about being compassionate toward ourselves, and that we don't need to effort, we don't need to force. Love is the way, as cheesy as that sounds. Everything we look at lovingly raises its calibration. The world is becoming that which we hold in our mind. And if it is lovingly intended, then that is very powerful. Everything we look at, if we love it and we forgive it for being what it is, if we witness the sacredness of it, if we see it as an expression of evolution and that it serves some ultimate purpose, then our observation influences it. So in summary, if you are feeling tired, feeling exhausted, feeling over it, feeling alone, feeling not good enough, remember that A, you're not alone, and B, you don't have to fix everything or anything. Okay, so just surrender to what is. Conserve that precious divine energy. And C, be compassionate to yourself. Know that you are loved unconditionally, not only by you, but by life itself. So thank you for joining me. If this was helpful to you today, please give this video a thumbs up, drop a message in the comments, and subscribe to this very new channel. Take care.